Hello everyone, today's topic is access modifier. Access modifier is basically used when we need to give any permission to a class, constructor, method, or any. For example, we have a class and it contains some secure data. Then this is a condition that our data will not be leaked or not be used for use by any other class. Then we need to use a access modifier to that class, so that the access modifier has take care of all the things. If we need to maintain our data private, then we use a private keyword for that. If our data is not secure, we do not need to secure our data, then we use a public. There are basically 4 type of access modifier in Java. Access modifier are basically used for giving authority to a class, constructor, or method to access anything. For example, we have a class salary, and the salary is not visible for all the employee, then make it private. Basically, the access modifier are 4 type: private, protected, public, and default. Right. Firstly, the private is the name indicate that when we declare any class, constructor, method, or any variable private, we cannot access it outside the class. Private variable access only within a class when which class we define that. For example, private our bank account number are also private. If we define or develop any software of banking, then we need to make it private, so that no one can see our data. That this is the main advantages of private. We can also make a private class, private method, private constructor, private variable, so that it maintain our data privacy. Then we have a public access modifier. Public access modifier, the name indicates that we can use it anywhere, in our class, in our package, outside the package. It is public. Public means when there is a requirement that anyone have to call, or anyone use that method class or inherit that class, then we need to make it public. Then the protected are also most important access modifier in Java. When there is a need to make our class, or our class need to extend by within a same within a child class. For example, we have 2 classes, one is a parent class and other is a child class. Then protected is used. If the class is in another package also, then the protected access modifier will give the authority to access that class. And we have a default access modifier. Default is basically when we not define any access modifier, then default modifier is used. But default modifier are used within a package. It cannot be used outside the package. This is access modifier. Access modifier are basically when the requirement of client is giving some authority to our class, so that the integrity should be maintained, the privacy should be maintained. So basically it is used for that purposes, so that this method cannot be used by any other users that are modify that. For example, our private data is so maintain the privacy, so that no other user can handle it or can make a change on it. We need to make it a private. Public, when there is requirement. For example, we have a class like a student, and the mark of the student is we make a public so that anyone can see the mark of the student or the syllabus of college. Syllabus of the college has anyone student, any student can view, so we make it as a public. That's it. This is a access modifier.